Alyssa Milano stars as Grace Miller, a mystery writer with a killer instinct for motives.
There has been a murder, and you are a suspect.
Let's talk about the new Netflix film, Brazen. Mystery writer Grace Miller has killer instincts when it comes to motives, and she'll need every bit of expertise to help solve her sister's murder. Welcome, movie watchers. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. My name is Justin. Here I talk about all things movies, shows on Netflix, and all the streaming services and in theaters. If you are constantly watching movies, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content like this. I like Alyssa Milano as an actress, but Brazen bored me. Most of this movie is just Alyssa Milano trying to persuade everybody that she should be on this case. She's not a detective, she's not a police officer, she just writes novels, and she has killer instincts when it comes to motives. And it's very personal because the death is her sister. So she wants to be involved, she wants to help out. And most of the movie is just her trying to persuade everybody that she is capable of this and she needs to be on this case to help solve it. And she's just going through all of her qualifications and all of things that she's done in the past. It takes up so much time of the movie that honestly takes away from the dramatic scenes and the actual case of the film. I thought this film started off really bad. It kind of just jumped into it with really no explanation of who these characters are. It really jumped into it without really establishing its tone, establishing what the story is really going to be about. In the beginning also offered some really bad acting. I'm not an actor. I don't think I ever will be, and I'm pretty sure that I would be a bad actor too, but there is so many times in here, my God, there's just very stiff moments, and it's just some poor delivery. So luckily we got kind of past that when we got into, I guess, the meat of the case. And there's so many different people that are being questioned. There's so many people that are their suspect when it comes to this case. And a couple of them just don't really make too much sense. You just really kind of feel like they're really stretching to have multiple suspects when it comes to her sister's death, and they're trying to make it sure that you are thinking about several different people all at once to make it surprising at the end. But some of these people are just like, I don't really buy into that. I don't really see that person as being the killer. Maybe that's the point of it, because I did see it coming along the way, but several times just some of the suspects just did not make sense to me. This movie is hardly dramatic or thrilling. They tried to offer all these different suspects, several different people being murdered that are connected to Grace Miller's sister. It does not come off as suspenseful or dramatic at all. I think mostly because Alyssa Milano's character is trying to persuade everybody that she is worth it. She needs to be on this case, and so many times she is butting in on conversations. She's getting herself involved with many different things, and it really just kind of takes away from the actual case of the movie because it just feels very sidetracked throughout the film. And the movie ends so abruptly. My gosh. Of course, they have their reveals, who the actual killer is, and then bam, the film is over. I had to rewind it to make sure that was actually what happened, because I was really just caught off guard that they went from this to this, and now here's your end credits. Good day, have fun. But they went from this to this scene. There's your credits. Good day. The movie is over, and by the time the movie is over, I didn't really feel like there was anything satisfying about it. The case itself was personal, but you never really felt that urgency from Grace within the movie. You didn't feel like it really truly affected her. She was rather focused on, I need to do this because I'm good at it, rather than I need to do it because it's my sister. I think if they would have went that route, that she's my sister, I want to help out, she's done with the loss of her sister and she wants to get revenge, I think it would have been a better approach to this movie. But the way that they took it, it seemed like it's more focused on Grace and her career and possibly more books she can write rather than actually finding the killer for her sister. So the overall structure of the movie really lost me when it came to the more personal moments for Grace within this movie. This is one of the movies that at the end of the year when I make my best list, I'm just going to absolutely forget about it. I'm going to be like, oh yeah, Brazen. What was that about? It's just that kind of movie. It's not a like absolutely terrible movie. It's just more of a sluggish, boring film filled with some pretty bad performances and just a structure that just didn't really make me latch onto these characters and that personal relationship between her and her sister, and that motive to try to find the killer just did not work within this movie. So before I give you my score for Brazen, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you find on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you would like to see where Brazen ranks amongst all of the other 2022 releases I have seen so far this year, make sure to follow me on Letterboxd and you can find my ranking list there. I'm going to go ahead and give Brazen a C-. Thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys would like to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content so you don't miss any of my up and coming videos. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.